Hello everyone, let's go for a ride to Pali coast, north of Kauai. Here we will see jagged rocks, tiny beaches, waterfalls and go inside caves and see some unforgettable views. You will need a boat to get there, unless a helicopter. Usually the biggest boats have least amount of bumping. We travel with Pali experiences. The boat leaves from Kikiaola small boat harbor. Tip: if you don't like that much of a bumping on a boat, you should sit near the back. Also, you can take some over-the-counter medication to help with your seasickness. These boats make 2 trips on a day, so which one you should pick? The morning one has a higher chance of seeing dolphins, while the afternoon one has better light, so you can see the rocks in their full glory. In the morning trips, the light comes from behind the rocks, so they are not as pretty as they look now. Also, you will get splashed whenever the boat is in motion. They'll provide a waterproof bag, so put your stuffs in there and don't take out your camera that's not waterproof during the ride. You'll also notice some interesting caves. Keep your eyes open, you will see a lot of interesting stuffs, and you can already see how the rocks are changing every mile. On your way, you will also see some waterfall scars. These used to be waterfalls, but the water was diverted for irrigation. Also, you will find some rocks. It will be fascinating. Wow, there are so many types. Also, the crew had a really nice selection of songs. What could be better than listening to we will rock you while you are being rocked by these waves. Now you can see how these things have been standing there for, I don't know for how long, but this is going to stun you. Literally, you are going to be looking at this and thinking, wow. You will have some planned stop and the crew will say, okay, that was a dry waterfall. Can you find a living one? We did find one. Over there. There you go. Being so close to these rocks in a boat rocking up and down gives a very strange feeling. The crew drives this boat inside a cave too. This is a very interesting cave. This is quite a large cave. The roof collapsed and now you can go inside and look at the sky. And you have rocks surrounding you from all the sides. But you got a door to enter from the ocean. That's nice. The guides told us there are some times of the year when you cannot enter through that door to this cave. If you look closely, you can find the roof now drenched in salt water. Here you go. The crew told an interesting story about a wedding that took place in here. They brought in a helicopter and there was like wind swirls or something like that. Anyway, when you are leaving this place, it kind of leaves a mark on your mind. You'll think, okay, that was a place I was in. I may not be there again, but I'll remember. That was something. Goodbye, Mystery Cave. If the weather is good, the crew will stop for snorkeling. They'll provide the gears, and if you are not brave enough to swim in the open ocean, no worries. If you know how to swim, you can take a life jacket and dive in. It's a short snorkeling session. Nothing's guaranteed, but it's an added bonus. It's nice to get wet. The crew stopped at another spot, which was called Garden of Eden by Nat Geo magazine some time ago. They had a centerfold of this place. Even though we have given this name to many other places on Earth, this is beautiful. This is another fascinating spot on the way. You can actually see a waterfall through that. Some movies were filmed here. I looked up and I found Pirates of the Caribbean has a scene. in this exact spot. We got inside another cave, and this time you can actually get wet from the water that comes from the roof. But the pilot did some interesting thing. When you're getting out of this dark place, you feel something. You're just emerging from something that's very dark, surrounded by rocks, and then you have your open sky. Also, there's water hanging by the door, just waiting to drench you again. There are so many shades of green, and I think no camera can do justice to this place. You have to be there to feel it. You have to be there to soak it in and truly appreciate it. There's so many rocks that I can't describe. There are so many mountains and so many shapes, so many waves and so many colors I cannot really describe. Even if the boat is not in motion, it will still go up and down. But I find this rocking motion quite soothing. And also the backdrop of these mountains, different colors of these rocks, water, and its color makes a really nice view. Oh, they also serve pineapple and some snacks on the boat. You'll never forget how this thing tasted. It's on the ocean. Now it's time to get back to the harbor. The setting sun casts a wonderful light on these fascinating rocks. You'll be a bit sad that you're leaving this place, but at the same time, you'll be grateful that you got to experience something. I'd like to thank our wonderful captain and guides who are very knowledgeable and left this cheeky photo in the phone. Thanks for watching. I have a Bangla version of this video as well in my channel. Bye.